This ABC15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. All roads lead to Sanderson Ford.
Hello, I'm Justin Pizzera with your afternoon update from ABC15 Arizona. Education taking center stage at a debate tonight. Candidates running for Superintendent of Public Instruction will be debating at 6 o'clock tonight. It airs on PBS. Current Superintendent and Democrat Kathy Hoffman will face Republican candidate Tom Horn, who held that job once before. Then next month in the Senate race, Senator Mark Kelly will be debating Republican Blake Masters. That's going to happen on October the 6th. And we reported earlier this week the two candidates for Arizona's governor will not be debating. Democrat Katie Hobbs declined to debate Republican Kari Lake. A major economic problem could be starting in a matter of days, but don't blame inflation. Instead, it could come from a strike instead. Our Jamie Warren looking at the possibility of the first national railroad strike in 30 years.
Well, we are already dealing with supply chain issues. Something like this could make things even worse. We rely on our trains to carry supplies and goods all across the country. We see them often driving by here in downtown Phoenix, but something like this is going to impact you no matter where you live. So what we know so far is over tens of thousands of union rail workers are threatening to go on strike as soon as this weekend. If nothing is resolved, about 30% of the nation's freight would come to a halt. The threat of a strike comes from a series of issues. Employees are upset over scheduling rules that requires engineers and conductors to be on call 7 days a week. In addition, the Associated Press reports that many railroad workers have gone without a raise since 2019, even though they stayed on the job throughout the entire pandemic. The U.S. Chamber of Commerce and the National Retail Federation are calling on Congress to do something to prevent this. Some economists have already said that a strike could cause about $2 billion of economic damage. In the meantime, both the unions and the rail companies are in negotiation with one another, but many are bracing for the potential impact.
It really is going to bottle up the freight system. We have supply chain problems already. The ports are clogged. You throw in a rail strike and tens of thousands of containers can't get to where they want to go. That affects stores and our everyday lives.
A shutdown would have a tremendous impact on our supply chains. As you all know, it's going to have a ripple effects into our overall economy.
And this comes as the industry is already suffering a high turnover rate. Railroad unions have already said that they're understaffed and it's becoming more difficult to find employees. If nothing is done today or tomorrow, a strike could happen as soon as midnight Friday morning. Reporting in Phoenix, Jamie Warren, ABC 15, Arizona.
Flagstaff announced it is raising minimum wage. Starting next year, it'll be $16.80 an hour. This applies to anyone who works at least 25 hours within city limits in a calendar year. Well, tickets go on sale today for the boxing match between YouTube star turned boxer Jake Paul and UFC great Anderson Spider Silva. The two will face off here in the Valley at the Gila River Arena in Glendale. It's going to happen on October the 29th. Tickets go on sale at 10 a.m. on Ticketmaster. Also happening today, a new house is opening up for families impacted by pediatric cancer. It's called Avis Treehouse, and here's a look at the layout. It's made possible by the Arizona Cancer Foundation for Children. Organizers say it's a 12,000-foot space where kids can be kids. Well, you've got another option for grocery delivery. Bashas is now partnering with DoorDash. You'll be able to place orders through the app for delivery or pickup. DoorDash members will get free delivery on orders over $35. People are watching TV shows in record numbers these days, but award shows about TV, not so much. Monday night's Emmys were the least watched Emmy of all time. Just 5.9 million people tuned in to see it on NBC. That's off over 20% from last year. The previous low came in the heart of the pandemic in 2020. Get another update tonight. Until then, get the latest news, weather, and traffic at abc15.com or by downloading the free ABC 15 mobile app.